So again, we're going to hear a 2-minute opening statement, first from Paul, then from Sandy. Candidates, if you could please keep your eye on our timekeepers. Timekeepers, could you let them know who you are? There are 3 cards here. A green, a minute, a yellow, 5 seconds, enough to finish up your sentence, and red, of course, stop. So, Paul, if you'd like to begin, we'd appreciate hearing from you in an opening statement.
Thanks very much. My name is Paul Mitchell. I know you don't know who I am, so I'm going to say that again. My name is Paul Mitchell, and I am candidate for state representative here in the 62nd District. I'd like to start by thanking everyone from the Daily Herald, from the League of Women Voters, from the school district, from Grays Lake North and Grays Lake Central High Schools that have put this fine event together. It's been a real pleasure for me so far, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. I am a veteran. I served in the Air Force as an intelligence analyst and Russian linguist in the Cold War in West Berlin in the early 80s, at the height of the Cold War. Since then, I've worked a variety of jobs in banking and real estate. Now I'm a computer consultant and database developer. Joe Walsh said earlier he was running for Congress because he feels like he's losing his country. Words I'm sure many of us can identify with. Not only do I feel that way, I feel as an Illinoisan, as a conservative, that I'm losing my party. And so I'm running because I want to try to help to counter the leftward drift of the Republican Party. If you like the way the Republican Party has been going, then by all means, don't vote for me. If you like the way the state of Illinois has been going, you probably shouldn't vote for me. But if you believe that the Republican Party should be a conservative party, and that the Republican Party should present a conservative vision, a comprehensively conservative vision for the people of Illinois to move forward, then I'm your man. I look forward to talking about that with you this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. Sandy, an opening statement, please.
I hope this microphone works.
It does. Move it closer, maybe. Okay, great.
Hi, my name is Sandy Cole, and I'm very proud to represent the Grays Lake area and Central Lake County as your voice in Springfield and your state representative. I'd also like to thank the League of Women Voters, District 127, and the Daily Herald, but especially for the students in the AP Honors government classes in both Central and North. It's a pleasure to be back here, particularly on this stage, because this is where my daughter used to act when she went to Grays Lake Central High School. So this is, she's the actress in the family. I've never been under these lights, so I kind of appreciate what she's done all this time. I sort of understand, because I'm a homeowner in the area, I sort of understand what's going on with our economy and how challenging these times are for all of us. And as a parent, I understand how important it is in quality education for our kids and our grandkids. Those are issues that we deal with in the state of Illinois every day when I'm down in Springfield. As a former Lake County board member and Forest Preserve Commissioner, I appreciate and understand how hard it is for our smaller communities to receive funding from the state and federal government for much needed programs that they try to sponsor. And as a member of all volunteer, many volunteer organizations, and as a volunteer of those organizations, I know how hard it is for those groups in a very struggling economy to continue to serve their constituency, whether it be foster kids or minorities or seniors, veterans as well. In your last 3 years as a legislator, I kind of know what works in Springfield and what doesn't. My first term, I was kind of an observer. It was kind of an interesting time because what really works is when legislators from both sides of the aisle use common sense and try to legislate about public policy instead of public politics. Can't wait to get some of the questions from the students and certainly from the audience, and I'm very happy to be here. Thanks.
Thank you, Sandy. Okay, now for some rounds of questions from our student questioners. So, and by the way, thank you for the good job you did last time. First round, and we'll just go back and forth between the two of you if you don't mind. Question number 1, please.
All right. So what is the biggest difference? What is the biggest difference between you and your opponent that a Republican primary voter can use to decide who to select?
Paul, you want to start there, please?
I think the biggest difference is that I'm pro-life. I'm pro-life without exception. I'm pro-life from the beginning of from conception until natural death. I'm pro-life. That's consistent with the Republican platform. That's consistent with 2,000 years of Christian morality. consistent with the simple scientific fact that life begins at conception, a fact that no one contests and is known to everyone who ever bought a box of condoms. Mrs. Cole has voted to increase funding for abortion, to reduce restrictions on abortion. We saw a poll from the Chicago Tribune recently, only 8% of Republicans support fewer restrictions on abortion. That's what Mrs. Cole voted for this past session. I think that's the biggest difference between us.
Thank you, Paul. Sandy, please.
Thank you. Well, I've got 25 years as a resident in Lake County. I feel like I've had a lot of experience as a wife, as a family member, a homeowner, and as a community activist as well as an elected official. Prior to being in the state government, I was involved in local government, homeowners associations, and County Board and Forest Preserve. There I learned a great deal about public finance as chairman of the Lake County Board's Finance Committee. I believe that my experience in Springfield working on particularly financial issues and job issues in the state are probably my strength, and what I have to offer as far as working in the district, I will leave that up to the voters. 3 years of experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy.